Good morning from Seaworld. Today is the first day of their Spooktacular event, which is their Halloween event. It is intensely crowded here today. Just started at 11. It is now 11:10, and people are still trying to make their way in, still trying to buy tickets, still trying to pick up tickets. Pretty intense. So a few things about this event. They do trick-or-treating, so you got lots of candy. There are characters everywhere, and they have a new parade in Sesame Street that is based around Halloween. And it was kind of confusing on the website when the parades were, so I went and I looked at the time guides. 2 and 4:30. On the website they were saying that there was a parade at 11 in Sesame Street, which is their normal times for parades, but not for Spooktacular. Also, Spooktacular only happens on weekends. So here's everything that's available at Spooktacular. They have a Halloween Pets Ahoy, a Halloween parade, trick-or-treating, you can meet a mermaid, and they have a Halloween dance party. Here is the map for Spooktacular 2. We got Trick-or-Treat Trail down there at the bottom, which we're gonna head into first so we can see what everything is all about and what kind of treats we can get. And then we're gonna hopefully make it over to Sesame Street Land by around 2. Another thing to note about SeaWorld is they do not give you a bag to go trick-or-treating with to get candy. You have to buy or bring your own reusable bag, and these bags are $2 a piece. So I'm gonna buy one right now. Kinda like this Frankly I'm Cute one. I changed my mind and went with Candy is Jawsome, because he's like a shark that looks like a candy corn. I should mention though that every bit of this goes to the Busch Gardens Conservation Fund. So, yeah, you're helping out. Oh no, I dropped it. So you're helping out by buying this reusable bag. Also, Spooktacular is weekends from September 21st through October 27th. Hello, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Good. Welcome to Spooktacular.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have such a good day.
Thank you, you too. The fog makes the pumpkins spookier, and life as a highway makes the pumpkins even spookier. Our first treat trail is Skittles. All right, they have a spot over here where you can meet a mermaid. Also, costumes are welcome here at Halloween Spooktacular at SeaWorld. And the kids really do love coming out here and trick-or-treating. You can get a spooky game pass and play some spooky games and win a spooky squirrel or all kinds of different versions of narwhals, like a pumpkin narwhal or a vampire narwhal or a witch narwhal. All of the narwhals. Oh, there's a fish dance party going on out here. Look at them all dancing. Dancing like fish dance. Yeah, also there's an underwater spider back there. Kind of frightens me. Treat number 2, nerds. Trick or treat. Thank you. That's a whole garbage pail full of nerds. Holy macaroni. Ooh, there's a bat. This ghost is my absolute favorite. He looks almost like an octopus ghost. Is that the ghost of an octopus? We've got like a food place where they've got spooky. Oh, I like how this pumpkin has a bat for a mouth. Build your own cupcake, cotton candy ice cream wrap. What? What is that? Is that where they wrap cotton candy around ice cream? Oh, hello. There are some sea witches that you can meet out here and talk about sea witchy things. What do you say to a sea witch? Oh, I got another thing. I got some fruit to go. It's basically like, what do you call those things? Like fruit roll-ups. They have some Hallow Scream merchandise out here. Look at that. It says ghosting you. How much is this shirt? $23.99. Creep It Real glows. Ah, scary. Creep It Real glows in the dark. I love this SeaWorld one with the pumpkins all over the orca. And the one with the spooky faces all around the orca is fun too. They've got some Dippin' Dots and cold beverages. Donut ice cream and mini donuts. We had that donut ice cream before and it was delicious. I just noticed all the umbrellas that are the treat trail or the treat locations look like candy corn. Time to get some Tootsie. Thank you, some Tootsie Rolls. All right, we did it. Up next, we've got some Smarties. We're gonna get them. Trick or treat. Thank you. Look at this thing. It's pretty spooky looking, like a spooky gargoyle fish. Some more atmospheric characters. Meeting and greeting. They have an allergy-friendly treat station. Let's see what they're giving out. It's something called Smash Crispy Strawberries and Cream. It's like a Rice Krispie treat. It is gluten-free and nut-free. Oh, we're headed into a gigantic pumpkin. It's like a spooky pumpkin walkthrough. This is Spooktacular. Another treat spot with airheads. Thank you so much. Trick or treat. Some sixlets. Sixlets? Sixlets. They have redone all of the graphics here for Spooktacular, and they are fantastic. I love all the new graphics and all the new decorations. Look at this gigantic gargoyle with his little tongue sticking out. Oh, I love that. That's so much fun. Now, admittedly, at some of the other events around town, they are giving out more candy with each handful, but you can go through as many times as you want, so you could end up with a full bag full. The next treat location is from a company called Land of the Gummies. I think these are like gummy bears or gummy things, something like that. Oh yeah, they're like little gummy bear type things in there. Over here by Bayside Stadium, they're hard at work building the new coaster, which we found that is called Icebreaker. And it is, but the steepest beyond vertical drop is just the beginning. I guess the steepest non-vertical drop in Florida, maybe? I don't know. Let me read the description. Named after the icy Arctic summits, Icebreaker will feature 4 airtime-filled launches, both backwards and forward, culminating in a reverse launch into the steepest beyond vertical drop in Florida. A 93 feet tall spike with a 100-degree angle. The thrills continue as riders fly over a near vertical top hat maneuver into a series of exciting twists, turns, and airtime hills. The brand new coaster will be located across from Wild Arctic and opens this coming spring. Wow. So spring of 2020. Not much time left to be working on it. They've already got some footings in, which is fantastic. And it looks like it's gonna be kind of compact. Not a lot of space here for a coaster. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be similar to Tigress over at Busch Gardens, where it's all one continuous loop. Because they did say launching forwards and backwards. Now, the only thing that I can see that would be a bad idea about having the coaster here is that they would probably stop running it during shows at Bayside Stadium, just because people will be yelling during the ice skating routine. I don't know when the Halloween dance party will be, but it says it's that away, which is over there by Bayside Stadium, so I'm assuming it's gonna be down in Bayside Stadium. So it kind of looks like you might have to make a couple of passes in order to make it really worth your trick-or-treating while. Also, I didn't get any chocolate candy at all, aside from the Tootsie Rolls, but no actual chocolate candy. Maybe there's more treat places? I'm gonna check around, but the trail ended, and it said the end of the treat trail. So, I don't know, there's another area over here. Let's go exploring. Ooh, good news. More treat trails. All right, but it's just Twizzlers. Although it's not chocolate, it is still candy, so let's get some Twizzlers. Trick or treat, thank you. That's a lot of Twizzlers. That is one super tall shrimp. I feel like that is the definition of an oxymoron, like a tall shrimp. Found another treat location, some now and laters. Let's do it. Whoa, I like that they have just trash cans full of candy. That is my aesthetic. Ooh, they went ham on the now and laters. They got a lot of them. Well, that green one's kind of busting out of his package. I might throw that one away. Ooh, up next, Sour Patch Kids trick or treat.
They are.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, more aesthetic. Trash can full of Sour Patch Kids. They had another trash can full of Swedish fish there. I didn't get them, I just got the Sour Patch Kids. So, I don't know if it's really a complaint, but just kind of an observation. So one thing that I noticed about SeaWorld is that there is no chocolate. They're not giving out any chocolate aside from Tootsie Rolls. And you're not getting as much candy. So I got like maybe like an eighth of the bag is full of candy right now. And I can go back through and go through all the treat trails again and get more. But as of right now, one pass through the treat trails, eighth of the bag. And whereas at Disney, I feel like I'd be probably about halfway full of the bag right now. So Sesame Street Land does have a Halloween parade. I wonder if they have any Halloween decorations up. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Halloween decorations here in Sesame Street Land. There definitely is a Halloween parade, but no Halloween decorations. Also, this is so strange. There used to be a playground here when this place first opened, and they took it down and haven't replaced it with anything. There's just some games out on the ground and like a couple of hills that kids can play on. Also running weekends right now through October 27th is the Craft Beer Festival. I wonder if they have any foods. Looks like we just got a bunch of beer huts and pretzel stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything other than beers available. So it looks like they not only have beer and wines, but they also have a few food items like some Guinness infused mini donuts, bourbon and bacon kettle corn, and a Belgian pecan waffle. Ooh, that sounds really good. There's kind of a lot of food. We got some Belly Buster fish tacos, salted Kobe slider, that sounds really good, and fire roasted shishito peppers with lemon aioli. That sounds like an interesting combination. Oh my goodness, I've never seen this before. Apparently, they make these sliders on this salt block. Like the salt block is just sitting on the grill, heating up, and then they put the burger meat on top of it and cook it. That sounds so delicious. I feel like they were still working on this the last time that we were out here. And it turns out that it's just a caricature and face paint booth. And they can also do henna tattoos. It's pretty fun that they used this much theming for that. I guess it's been here for a while. It looks like it's kind of weathered already and rotten down here. Maybe I just didn't notice it before. Hey, we bought those, but we have ours as a mirror. But not every beer booth has food. Well, this one has assorted chips, but not really a lot of food to choose from. Another thing that's different this year, because Sesame Street Land has opened over here in the Seaport Theater, they're only doing the Pets Ahoy Halloween show. Last year they did something called Countdown to Halloween that had the Sesame Street characters in it. And now they're not doing it. I wonder if they'll not do the Christmas show over here this year too. We'll have to wait and find out around Christmas. Also, Cookie Monster dressed up as an octopus is another one of my aesthetics. It just looks like he's being attacked by an octopus, but he's a happy octopus. But Cookie Monster is coming out of his face. Ooh, all the food items here sound so good. That warm chocolate bread pudding sounds amazing. They have the Impossible Burger and green tomato slider on a pretzel bun with spicy pimento cheese. Ooh, yeah. And the chicken noodle and ham and cheese pasta. Chicken noodle and ham and cheese pasta casserole. Sounds so good. So some interesting things to note about Spooktacular at SeaWorld. Number one, it happens during the day. Number two, there is a beer festival going on too, so there is stuff for adults and kids. And I guess that's it. Just two things that I wanted to note. Not three. I wanted there to be three, but there was only two. Those are the two things. During the day, and there's stuff for adults. Back over by the tree trail, time to make another pass through to get some more candy. Try to really build up my candy is Jawsome bag. You know what? I'm kind of feeling like this is the dance party that we were looking for earlier. Not over in Bayside, just kind of right here, because there is a DJ. And there are some fish dancing about. Look, it's me as a ghost, a pirate, but also eating chicken wings. I don't know who designed these ghosts, but they are 100% mood. There it is, after 2 passes down the trick-or-treat trail, that's all the candy that I've gotten. It seems like you might have to make 5 or 6 passes in order to fill up a whole bag. They don't really give out very much candy with each stop, but now we're in Sesame Street Land. We've got about an hour before the parade. I think I'm gonna line up and get my spot now so that I have a really good view when it comes time for the parade. All right, we've got our spot for the parade. Should be pretty good. Got a view of 123 Sesame Street. And we should be able to see the entire parade all the way down. Definitely gonna be a very popular parade. It's packed in here. Oh, now I'm excited. This is my jam. We've got about 2 minutes left before the parade kicks off.
Are you ready for some Halloween fun?
Wait a minute, people! Before you go, everyone that knows that,
What you wanna be for Halloween? A monster or a mouse? It's up to you. Ding dong, trick or treat, walking up and down the street. Candy shouting out, Halloween rules.
Trick-or-treating is fun. Goblins got their tricks to play, so let a grown-up lead the way.
before you dig into your treats, you better be sure they're safe to eat. But Mom and Dad, check it out!
Halloween night is way too cool. Ding dong, trick or treat, candy and make believe.
Is that a ghost?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Me neither. Abracadabra! Turn this street into jack-o'-lantern land! It worked! Halloween is...
I know I didn't get that, but a bunch of like baubles just flew out. Little like fluff balls. Kind of see them rolling around near Elmo's feet.
Jump, 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 1, 2, 3, jack-o'-lantern, jump. Frankenstein is positively green. Jack-o'-lantern Joe. Jack-o'-lantern Joe tonight.
I want candy.
Trick or treat, trick or treat.
Chill in the air. You'll hear us sing from the stairs. Gonna knock on your door. Knock on your door. And leave your shivering quiver.
Oh yeah, that's thrilling.
Can you stop facing faded people? Bop, bop, bop in the night.
Hear a slapping sound.
I want candy.
Trick or treat till the candy runs out.
This is the best Halloween ever! Let's do it again!
Oh boy, Halloween isn't so scary after all.
Have a fun and safe Halloween, everybody.
Come on, everybody! Come on, get on your feet!
Oh, there's so many things to do. On Sesame Street.
Come on, get us!
Meet us on Sesame Street.
Celebration! We gotta make it everything! Meet me right there on Sesame Street!
All right, I would suggest getting here early though. The tree trail opens at 11. It's now after the first parade, so it's around 2:30, and it is packed in here. First parade this weekend, I should say, because there will be 3 parades later in the season, but just this weekend right now there's only 2. And I don't know when it starts 3 parades, because I had a hard time finding when these parades started until I got into the park, then it was on the back of the map. So there you have it, that was our trip out to Seaworld for Spooktacular. All kinds of treats, all kinds of good times, new decorations, it looked like food. There's also a beer fest going on right now, and then a new parade in Sesame Street Land. The new parade was awesome. Basically the same parade with a couple new songs, singing about safety at Halloween, and then some new decorations, and all of the characters in their Halloween costumes, which is amazing to see. There you have it. It's a fun time, and fun for the entire family. So with that being said, we are off, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
We're the Smiths from Kentucky, and
Now it's time to pay the price.